What's up, YouTube? You know how this works, right? We play video games, and we have bad audio. If you watch the last episode, the last 5 minutes has no audio from me, because I screwed up again. I got audio right now, though. Hopefully we have audio through the whole video. We are playing Hogwarts Legacy, obviously. In the last episode, we got the plant we need to do the potion thingy, so I think that's what we're going to do first to get that done and out of the way. I don't know how long it takes to make the potion, though. Maybe we won't do it right away. Maybe we'll just... We need to speak to Deke, so we already got to do something here.
Deke would like to speak with you.
Potions. This guy, Thunderbrew. Minute and a half. Okay. It'll be done then. After we talk to this guy. Alright, what do you want?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot of work. Can't I just carry on rescuing beasts?
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
I do not have the money for that. I spent it all yesterday on what was it? The broom upgrade. I don't think I have anything.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Nope. Okay. Alright. What was it we need? Okay, let's see how much it costs.
I thought that headmaster was ensured there'd be no mudbloods at Hogwarts. But if you can find it, stand up to the ministry.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Thousand. I have 81.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay, well, that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
That's what the authorities are for, they say.
So what else can we do? Okay, I can get that done now. Right, and that thing. Okay, well, let's do this one. It's been on this list for a long time. Okay. Didn't know we needed... Sure. Let's get this one done. Because as I said, it's been there for a while.
Finding one.
And then there's something over here. What's this? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not running into anything. That's Hogwarts. Okay, well. Underwater spiders right there. Cool. Okay. Oh well.
Yes.
Oh, I'm now swimming. Cool. Guess that worked.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Things still active here.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Get in, dear. I am insulted in my soul, completely and utterly mortified. Why, I could.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Have you finished your assignments?
I
Finally,
finished
yes.
the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
I mean, I can't
Yes,
do
sir,
it again.
Of course.
Good.
I don't really know where to find more
Ordinarily,
of
I'd
this.
say it's not my concern either
one
way,
plant.
but you
I can't seem to
want
grow.
to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
And it still worked.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
What does Defendo even do? And which one is it?
pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Oh. I'm in combat and it won't immediately recharge. Well, okay. And you have...
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Okay, well. What else? What else? You. Can't afford that. Those are just randomly in places. Those are just randomly in places. Those are just randomly in places. You, I guess. Close if I press the right button.
I can do this. I can do this. They will.
Why does N bring this menu up? And it's not available right now.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise,
Great.
I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them,
We
tell them about the
have to.
Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Okay. Having to, load to do. We've run into centaurs before, and they've not gotten upset like this.
What do
Why are they
you
acting
think
like
you're
this
doing
now?
here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
We're in just part of the force that we're allowed to go anytime. And
Foolish
again,
children.
we've run
Do you
into
know what happens to
centaurs
wizards
before.
who wander here?
Nothing, because
Now.
I've done it before.
Follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. And now we're just free to wander. And it won't cause any trouble at all. Because they decided to have some more poor storytelling. Well, that's fine. We got more things to do here. Alright, what do you have?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
An end? I don't know about that. I don't
I'm
think
ready
we're
to do
anywhere
what's
close to the
needed
end
to
of this
take
game
Harlow
yet.
down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I have no idea who these people are or why we're asking them questions. I do not remember anything that's going on with this set of side quests.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were we?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Here.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert.
What information do you
speak
have?
with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people
we spoke
talking,
to them and got the
as
information.
you already know.
I have no idea what information we got.
Friend. Now to find Natty.
I was not following most of what they were talking about. I think they're talking about stuff that I wasn't paying attention to earlier. Okay. What is gonna happen next?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Okay, well, we'll just run in a complete circle. Go right back where we came from.
It's a good thing we have all of it.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's
Well, that's
wand.
not good.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! The hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. Someone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
Nothing even worth stealing in Murrenwing.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
If I likes it, I takes it.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Extorting desperate gits. I'd remember my...
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things. Let's finish this job. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
Wear your guts for garters.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Revelio.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good lock.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
Why is a mouse round
More
here?
different that time.
Can't say I mind.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Revelio.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill choices.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogsmeade.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're not denied to try to come through there.
fire whiskey right now.
This might be the wrong way to go.
Revelio.
Girls be nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up. When you're done here, I'm going to...
How come I always draw the short straw?
Found it hard to get mixed up in this. Doing Rookwood's work for him.
We got to take me right back here. So, was in fact the wrong way to go.
I raised Rockwood more times than I can count. They're incapable. Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawklump.
Revelio.
Hey.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Okay, well,
Oi.
we'll go this way then.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Never understood.
Lower Oxfield needs some stops after hours.
The girlfriend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. Wasting our time.
Expulsion!
I won't remember your face.
What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock. You'll soon bear the scars of my wrath. You can count on it.
Revelio.
Perhaps I was the fool. And listen to you. Perhaps it's me own decisions what need a bit of contemplation, eh?
Revelio.
What?
Gosh, you're built twice as bad if I had to come and find you.
Revelio.
We'll go this way
Gone in
instead.
the ether. Never mind.
Revelio.
Soon even the school.
It didn't go anywhere.
Hey,
Revelio.
What
How's this supposed to work?
Someone's here. I sense it.
Revelio.
If it's that cat again, I'll...
Revelio.
Say what you will about...
What was that sound? I don't trust Ranrock. I'll tell you that.
Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio.
Huh. Okay. There's...
Hello, Amora.
Okay. Do I remember how to do this?
What?
Revelio.
Hey!
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Hey!
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Here. Okay, now I gotta go back the way we came.
Revelio. Trafficus totalis. Revelio.
Show more affection to a hawk.
Revelio.
The more graves I fill, the more galleons I get. Won't it, Nico?
Something not right here.
I take what I want. You'd better be a beast.
Hey.
Could do worse than pit upon Ford. Shopkeepers keep their shelves full. I could swear there's something. Revelio. I think I heard something.
The angles are terrible.
Revelio.
You're welcome.
I know you're there. Revelio. Why do I get stuck with these assignments?
Oi, oi, oi.
Revelio.
Neither of them. Like, that's closer than when I shoot over there, but neither of them respond. And then I hit. I mean, they technically haven't seen us yet, but...
Revelio. Flint. Can't hide from me. Incendio.
And he didn't turn around.
You'll feel twice the pain if I have to come and find you. Revelio.
Okay. That was... way...
Revelio.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing
Okay.
What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock.
Revelio.
I don't know why I can't hide in the corner.
Now to finish the job. Expulso! Expulso! Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso! Expulso!
You, can't shoot me.
Expulso! Expulso! Stupid.
Okay, let's try to do things quietly.
Revelio.
I don't know why that didn't work. The stealth in this game is kind of janky, so... Okay.
Revelio.
We got a whole bunch of people here. Oh, but I can cut there.
It's Totalis.
Keep on your toes.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
It's Totalis.
Ian, why does that not automatically kill them?
What are your thoughts on? Now to finish the job. Confringo. Expulso. Quickly. Expulso.
This way.
Revelio.
Still freaked out. Okay.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
It's Totalis. Revelio. It's Totalis. Revelio. It's Totalis. Revelio. It's Totalis.
It. Everybody's dead. Okay. Okay.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Okay. Well.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
I think the proper response for this situation would be Natty was in the middle of public view and got kidnapped anyway.
Yes, officer.
So we didn't really have the choice there.
Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Well. Yeah, because they kidnapped her on the docks, right? The docks of Hogsmeade. Kind of a public area in the middle of the day too. Okay, the music just suddenly stopped. Read mail. Next time. Because that's going to be the end of this one. If you made it here to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.